Hello and welcome back to my page. My name is Jeff. I'm your host for this video where I review VR headset games for the MetaQuest 2, 3, and 3S for people 50 and up. And the reason I do this is I am 62, going to be 63 in just a few weeks, and my wife is 60, and we've been playing with the Quest 2. Well, back then it was actually called Oculus, and we had to order it before it was even available to the public and have it shipped out to our house. So we started with the Oculus 2, and then in 2024, my wife bumped me up to the Oculus 3. The Q3. So that's what we're recording today's video on, is the Q3. And the reason we did this, or we make these videos, and sometimes my wife does join me, you'll see one every now and then, she's a little camera shy. But anyways, is because whenever we went to look for a review, the people doing the reviews were easily 20, 30, and 40 years younger than us. And I noticed since I started doing this well over a year ago, there's been more people my age getting into making these videos. You know what I mean? So anyways, they were 20, 30, 40 years younger than us, and they do a good job for people their own age. But you know, once you hit 50, 60, 70, your life choices change. You might have bad knees or a bad back, or, you know, you got grown children and grandchildren, maybe even great grandchildren. And you want to find games that you can play with your kids and your grandchildren and your great grandchildren, and you know, not have any problems with them. So we make these videos for us because the reviewers, well, you know, things you liked when you were 20 and 30, you might not like now that you're 50, 60, 70. And things that you like now that you're 50, 60, 70, you might not have taken a second look at when you were in your 20s and 30s. And that's why we make these videos. We'll give you an extended look at the games to let you see them for yourself. I do not edit anything. I have no scripts, as you can tell by my bumbling. And I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I just turn on the camera and boom, away we go. And so today we're doing one called Synth Riders. And it had a spooky update. By the time you see this, which would probably be the end of November, this might not be here anymore, but let's get going into this game. Now, if you've ever played the game Beat Saber, and Beat Saber is very famous. Every single person plays Beat Saber. And this is basically the same idea, but instead of using lightsabers, you're just using your fists like they're boxing gloves. And just like in Beat Saber, they have all these lists of different types of music, different types of songs. A lot of them, most of them, you're going to have to buy. There are some that are free, but there are packs that you can purchase particular songs that you want to purchase and buy. Now, I did notice, and the reason I said I'd probably play this more if I was 20 or 30 right now, as opposed to being 60, is a lot of these songs are not the type of music I listen to. You know, I grew up in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and those are the music I listen to. Most of this is electronic and synth music. Played on synthesizers. A lot of this is. There's only a few songs. In fact, I saw one song that was a famous tune, but was sung by somebody else. And I did buy that one particular song, but anyways, so it's exactly like Beat Saber, except for using your fists. And they have something called, well, you have these balls come at you, and they match the color of your fists. And then if it's a color like a green, you can choose either hand, or if it's a yellow, you got to put your two hands together, and it creates a yellow. And they also have something called riding the rails, where it'll start with one ball, and then it'll go up and down and around, and you have to take your fists and follow them along. And and that kind of thing. So I'm just going to get right into this. This is I have not listened to this song. I just like the name, Nightmare Cure. Electro swing thing. So I'm not even sure. I'm going to see if I can turn the music down. I'm going to first play it with it off. See if I can play with it off. So that the YouTube and Facebook doesn't knock me off or make me remove the whole section. So I'm going to play it with the music off, and if that doesn't work, then I'll try turning the music back on. Okay, here's the ride. Oh, no.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Basically, you're just taking your fists that match the color and try to keep up. Oh, this is fast. Two at a time. Follow the rails. We're trying to hit the little balls to get the most points. Don't go right. Kind of cool if you stand and play this so you can kind of dance to it. Kind of like the tune. I've never heard it before. What's your typical swing type music? I like it. There's also walls. Sometimes the walls will show up and you have to duck. Make sure you don't hit the walls. Ride the rail. Of course, there's a scoreboard, so you can try to get the high score.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Thing is, you gotta remember, like on the yellow, you gotta combine your two together. I think the green, you can choose one or the other, and it'll automatically stay that color. I'm sure if this song is still playing. There you go. YouTube is probably going to take that off, so if you're missing this whole section, unfortunately, I'm sorry. All right, 746,666. Look at that. And where did I come in? 8,927th place. And this shows I'm on Meta. People are playing it on PlayStations. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, all right. For my first time playing it and ever hearing that tune, I suppose with practice, I don't have any friends playing right now, I guess. Top scores. Wow, I had a 746,000. First person had 2,192,000. Oh man, they're good. All right, let's. You can retry it. You can play a random song. Let's return home. So basically, yeah, it's like a lightsaber, except for using fists and like punching gloves for boxing. And they have all kinds of tunes. That sounds a lot like that last song. Huh, I'm digging these swing tunes. See, now that one I have to buy. Do I have to buy this? It's weird that I didn't have to buy that first one. Well, let's try one more. Hopefully this won't have the music erased by YouTube. All right, here we go. And every song is different, and there's different categories of difficulty. I'm playing it on the easy. Ooh. to actually punch out at the balls. I suppose you could. They're not worth any more points. But, you know, you can just keep your glove in the spot. Wow, I am doing bad on this one. As you hear, all the music, or most of the music, not all, is synthesizer. Uh-oh. I don't know why it does that. Is it because I'm squeezing the triggers? Yeah, it automatically does that. I don't know why. I'll have to read up a little more about why it pauses sometimes right in the middle of a song. So it's kind of like dancing in place. For an old guy like me. Kind of digging the song. Never heard it before. Yes. Multiplier 2 times. Combo of 41 combo. Don't know if that's good, bad, or ugly, but let's look. Oh, I came in 12,525th place. Wow. That is wild. So, 12,000 more people before me, and I don't know how many after me. That's amazing. Accuracy, poor. Good and perfect. 20% perfect. 48% good and 30% bad. Let's return to home. So it's a nice little workout kind of thing. I'm not sure if people 50, 60, 70 are really going to enjoy this. Let's look at the 90s tunes. See, even the 90s tunes, like a Red Hot Chili Peppers and Blur. Lump is an okay tune. I don't know if I'm going to turn that music down so I don't get in trouble. I don't want to purchase it. You know what I'm saying? There's the swing one I was talking about. Oh, Electro Swing 2. Keep in line, smile, watch your tongue, silent movie. Yeah, at a certain point, you go from play them to buy them. And let's see what I think they charge. It was like $2. Let's see if I can hear it. Let's see how much they charge. Yeah, with tax, $1.99, 15 cents tax, $2.14 for a song. All right, all right. Let's see if they have anything good. Oh, well, I know of the group called Godzilla. Gorillas, I'm sorry. What am I saying? That doesn't sound like the song I know. All right, let's go on. See what other music. See, I've never heard of these groups, and that could be because of my age. I was a DJ for, pretty much most of my life. Professional DJ for the last 10 years. I was a professional DJ doing weddings and corporate events, high-end stuff. And I can't say of course, that ended in 2010, I believe. So, I've been out of the music business for so long. Here you got some try for frees. So you can try them for free to see if you like them. Again, just no names, not very many names that I recognize. Unlike Beat Saber, which has a lot of, well, it has almost all really famous names and songs. Yeah, don't recognize any of these guys. All right, well, there we go. Carol of the Bells, really? Wow, that is not exactly a song. Oh, Shangri-La, that is from Walkabout Mini Golf. Huh, that's pretty cool. If you've ever played Walkabout Mini Golf, I know they have actual soundtracks that you can purchase online of the songs from all their different Walkabout Mini Golfs games. That's kind of cool. Can I buy just this one song? Looks like I probably can. Anyways, let's call this. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Now I was playing linear, which means it was just coming straight at me from the front. But you can also have spin, where you have to spin around and hit these balls and things from all different directions. And spiral. And then you can intensify how much it spirals. You got force, where you're actually going to have to hit those things. And you got rhythm. And you got different kind of modifiers. You got stages. This must be the backgrounds. Now I wonder if those are free. Let me see if those are free. Yeah, it looks like they are. And there's 17 different backgrounds. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, you got solo, and you have party. You have challenges, experiences. You can play online against other people, just like in Beat Saber. You got your how to play. You got your social medias where you can talk. You got settings. You can turn your avatars on and off. And here you can change the stages. Okay. Nice. All kinds of fun stuff. The audio, music volume. So you could turn the music volume up and down. I'm guessing when you're actually playing, you probably can't turn the music off. That would be cool, though, because then I could make these videos showing me playing it without getting into trouble with the YouTube and Facebook. Oh, you got color changes, left hand, right hand, so on and so forth. Oh, a lot of really nice changes and things you can do. All right, let's call that a review. Synth Raiders. Again, it's pretty much a different modern day look at the Beat Saber game. I still love playing Beat Saber, and it's probably because I know the songs. I hear the songs on the radio. I grew up with some of those songs, that kind of thing. We're here. Most everything is synthesized. There's a few songs that you can recognize, or at least I recognize, but they were sung by other people. They weren't actually sung by like Lady Gaga or whoever. It was sung by somebody else. So I prefer Beat Saber over Synth Raiders. But if you want a little exercise program where you can get up on your feet, you're going to have to play this standing. I tried playing seated, but unfortunately, sometimes when the walls come and like you have to duck, I'm too old to bend over far enough to duck under the wall. I might fall out of my chair, so I pass on that. Standing up is probably your best way to play this game. On a scale of 1 to 10, I really don't like the way they have this background, and it moves with my head. It should be stable, just like all the other games. When you're in the pause like this, it should be stable. But anyways, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm just going to give it a 6 because it didn't have the music I enjoy. And I would enjoy this game more if it was songs that I knew. And a lot of it you have to buy, especially if you want songs that you might know. You're going to have to buy those. And, $1.99 a piece. That can add up quite quickly. So until next time, my name is Jeff. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe on YouTube or follow on Facebook. Hit that little thumbs up that's down below your screen on your tablet, on your computer, on your phone, wherever you're watching this from. Click on that thumbs up. By subscribing and following and thumbs upping, that just helps the algorithms make sure that my videos stay on the front page, so people like yourself and people who might not be a subscriber, these videos will pop up on your home page when you turn on YouTube or Facebook, so that you don't have to search for them. And I do not I do not cost any money. I don't charge people for money. I will not accept cash or anything else from YouTube or Facebook. I have no sponsors. I have no scripts. I have no editing. What you see is what you get. Until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.